Welcome to another episode of How You Figure That podcast. I'm your boy Smitty, and today, man, we got a very special guest, man. I got my boy, my brother, Reshaun Newton, newly
What's
head
going on?
coach.
What's going on?
Proud of you, boy.
Man, appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Yeah, he the head coach at you doing junior high and senior high or just senior high?
I got the whole program, 7 through 12.
Man, that's what's up, man. Pee Wee too.
Now I'm gonna help out with Pee Wee this year though, because they was telling me about it a little bit. So I'm gonna try to see if I can help out with them this year.
Oh, okay. So he the new head coach of the Hamburg Lions. I think one of our arch rivals, Monticello. But
You know it's finna be crazy that game.
hey, let them know, let everybody know like where you come from and where you play ball at.
Man, so I graduated from Drew Central. I graduated 2016, went to
All right,
UAPB, graduated from there. I'm a pirate, yeah, pirate through and through. So that Monticello rivalry is just always just natural.
I'm a
It's just a
pirate
natural
too though.
rivalry.
I'm a pirate,
Yeah.
but I said, hey, I said fuck Drew Central though. Well, not the kids, but not the kids. I still fuck with Drew Central for sure, tough. But the school system, fuck them, man. They wouldn't let me graduate, so they wouldn't let me walk. So
Oh man, they done did you bad.
man, did me bad, boy. Sent me to jail too. So
For
yeah,
real.
for real. They got in the fight, man. I said fuck Drew Central ever since. The school
Yeah.
system, not the players, just the school system.
Your school system.
Yeah, not the coaches either, man. I fuck with CJ. That's my brother. So
Yeah. Well, yeah, they man, I don't know. Drew Central ball was different, man. Basketball, that was the coach over there. That's really what it was. Basketball school. Football later came along. I played football, when it was there. I was good at football too, though. I was real good. I just stopped playing at my 10th grade year. I just
what
wanted to play with
position
my
you
brother
play?
and play with Sue. I was a little linebacker.
Gabriel,
I was good
Gabe,
at
you talking about
football,
Gabriel
man.
Stu? Gabe? Who you talking about?
Yeah, Gary Super. I do want to play with him. Yeah, Gary
That's
Super.
your classmate or your brothers?
Nah, that's my brother classmate. That's our
Uh,
cousin though. So
oh, for real?
I just wanted to play with him and Tremaine. Yeah,
Oh, okay, okay.
I just wanted to play with him and Tremaine. So I got on the field with them. 10th grade year, they had me at middle linebacker. They had Tremaine at safety. Then we had a package where we had Sube at nose guard, but at the time, the offensive head coach, didn't want Sube playing defense, so Sube just stayed at running back. But
Oh
the
yeah.
linebacker, I was straight. I led the team in tackles, though. I was good. I was good at football. I
Oh
just
yeah.
love basketball more, so I just stayed in basketball.
So you stopped playing with Tremaine Love?
Yeah, after he graduated, I just went straight basketball. Junior, senior, nothing but basketball.
Yeah.
Best decision for me though, I ain't gonna lie. Cause junior, senior, oh my goodness,
Y'all
yo
but y'all had
man,
a little
junior was
squad though.
fun.
Y'all had a little squad though, y'all.
Junior
So
was fun. Junior was fun. I know we had me. AJ was still there at the time. KJ, had Miguel, Corey. We had a little Trey Simpson who could, man. Trey could jump out the gym, man.
who?
Then we had
Who you say,
Trey
Trey?
Simpson. He could jump out the gym.
I don't
Yeah,
know who that is. Who is Trey Simpson?
man, he could, man. He graduated in 15 with them, man. Trey could jump, bro. Then we still had Delonte. We had Codeine.
Ah yeah. I fuck with Codeine.
Man,
Yeah.
Codeine was an energetic player, man. Codeine, he was a good player. He was a
Yeah.
good post. That sucker was strong, boy.
Y'all
That
had
sucker
the
was
shooter
strong.
too. What? He your age though. What's his name? He last name Johnson. What his name?
My age shooter.
He a trainer,
Oh
weight
yeah.
trainer. He shoot. He come in. He's yeah.
Quinn. My
Quinn.
boy
Ah yeah.
Quinn. Yeah.
Quinn ain't gonna shoot that
Quinn let the
ball.
thing ride.
Oh, Quinn
Quinn
gonna
gonna let
let it
that thing
ride,
ride.
boy. Yeah, yeah.
Man.
Quinn, yeah.
That was my dog, boy. Quinn showed and Quinn took off with the weight with the training now, man.
Oh
He
yeah.
in Dallas
Shout
right
out,
now doing
yeah.
real
Shout out to
good.
Quinn,
Doing
boy.
real good. Shout out
Getting
to my
big,
boy Quinn, man.
getting big.
That's
So,
like, hey,
huh?
boy, look, if everybody would have known Quinn, bro, Quinn used to be small. Now he got size on him.
Yeah, he is. Hey, he coming in. He gonna knock down two or three threes too.
For sure. Quick at
Yeah,
that. Quick.
you can't play him for like a whole quarter. You gonna play him like 3 minutes in spurts. But he go score though. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
you
he
gotta
go.
play him in
So if
spurts.
you see that, if he felt that space, he letting it ride.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've seen him hit about 3 or 4 threes back to back.
Man.
But yeah, you graduated Drew Central, you graduated UAPB. What made you want to be
Yeah.
a coach?
Man, honestly, I had a few, man, I always grew up around coaches. Like, man, me and Gabe been best friends shoot since about fifth grade, playing pee wee football together. So I was always around Coach Pace. So he kind of just nonstop
So
kept us together.
When you
And
say
then when I
Gabe,
finally played,
hold on, when you say Gabe, you say G Pace.
oh my
G
bad.
Pace.
Say
Yeah.
here you go with that, man. Here we go.
Uh,
Gotta call my boy G Pace there. Yo, I grew up
yeah.
around him, so we always stayed together with Coach Pace. And then when I played AAU my first year, everybody always had something to say about him just because he yelled a lot. But Wolf was one of my AAU coaches. And Murph. Murph was my very first AAU team.
Yeah.
Murph was my very first AAU team. And Murph, you can't do
I couldn't play with Wolf. I couldn't play with Wolf. Hell no. He a good coach
he
though.
do a
He's
lot of yelling,
straight.
bro. Wolf, man, I'm saying Wolf a good coach, man.
No, but
Wolf is a
he's
real good
yelling
coach,
for no
man.
reason though. Like I understand you yelling, but you yelling about
Yeah.
what though? About nothing. He
Man,
be on it.
he do that to get his players fired
Yeah,
up, man.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
really all it is.
yeah.
But him and Murph, I want to be under them too. Murph really what really got me started as far as like making my mind change as far as basketball. Because Murph always said it's something in you, and once he said that, it kind of just it stuck in my head, and I kind of just pushed myself to be where I could be. I got to shout Murph out too, man, because she let her son play on my AAU team and everything. We had us a good man. We had some fun, man.
I
Had some
man,
fun.
I
Yeah,
taught
had some
Murph
good fun.
everything she knows, so
For real.
hell nah.
I know you like,
Yeah, she gonna have something to say about that, but yeah.
man.
Nah. But shout out to
But,
Charlene though,
but
for
yeah,
sure.
man.
Hey, motherfucker, hey, that's another person that we don't give enough credit to. But she help out any kid she's fine. You know what I'm saying? Any kid she
Yeah, I
see,
ain't gonna lie.
she
Murph a
will
real
help
good
out.
person. She
Like,
a real good person.
oh yeah, I ain't never heard her tell a kid no, cause I tell them no real
Man.
quick. You hear me? That's why I feel like you on some bullshit. No, hell no. Like
Oh
you,
boy.
Murph, I never seen y'all tell a kid no. You know what I'm saying? And we need more people like
Just man,
y'all.
just see the potential in them, man. Especially if they're young. Cause kids don't really know what they can do when they're young. So you can go and lead them in the right direction.
Yeah, hey, that's
But
real.
yeah, we just man, after that though, shoot. After them two was really motivators. Then shoot, got to college, graduated to college. I knew all I wanted to do was coach basketball. So got put on at Star City
Hold on,
and it just went from there.
so you started at Star City? I don't know why I thought you was at Drew
Yep.
Central for a second. You weren't never at Drew Central?
Nah, never. I started doing my little student teaching my senior year of college. I did my student teaching, which was assistant coaching at Star City with Coach Turner. And I actually found out about Star City through Coach Johnny Taylor. He was there and Coach Turner was his assistant. And so when I was
Who
coming in,
was
I
Johnny
talked to Coach
Taylor?
Taylor. You know Lane Taylor, his daddy at
Who was Lane?
Farmington, the kid that's at Farmington right now. They always at Star City. Lane, man,
Oh,
Lane is like a
yeah,
real good
hold on.
basketball player right now.
You talking about the coach, the Star City coach, right?
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
his son. Well,
yeah,
he should be in 12th grade this year, ain't he?
yep.
I wonder what he doing, cause he tore up the conference around here, man. Could nobody hold him, but
And
the only team they had problems with
man,
was Jack Roby. But they beat
man,
Jack Roby.
Lane different.
Yeah.
Lane different. He got about this summer. This summer he done shot up like real good though, man. Offers been coming in like
How
crazy this
tall
summer.
is he now?
Man, Lane's still short. Lane about probably about 5'10", maybe 5'11".
Have you got any
And
D1
Lane
offers
just
though?
he got a couple. He got a couple of D1 offers. I really think about four of them honestly. But like
Hey,
I
but
know
he
they be
not.
posting on the school page.
But that boy, the truth though, I ain't gonna even lie.
Yeah, Lane, bro. Bro, Lane the truth for real, man. Lane
Hey,
good.
I ain't gonna lie. That's
He
one
good.
white boy I seen when I see come in the gym, and then I seen him play. I was like, oh yeah, he tough. It's gonna be a long day. You hear me? I see him play. I was like,
Man,
man, it's gonna be a long.
he
It's
said
gonna
it's
be
gonna be
a
a
long.
long day.
Yeah, man. Could nobody hold him? And I know he real. He going
Mhm.
that Roby used to beat them in conference, and they go to the championship game and
Yeah.
beat Roby. Man, come on, man. That boy the truth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
They just but like I
So
said,
you
his
say
daddy got
he
me started.
got you started. So how long was you assistant
He
coach at
I saw
Star City?
so I've been an assistant coach officially for 2 years. Cause this is officially year three, but I count my student teaching year as well. Cause when he left, Coach Turner took over, and that's what we was all under, and that's what I was under for them 2 years. So I say I was at Star City 3 years because my student teaching I was there the whole year, and now this will be year three officially on contract. But year three now, this will be my I'll be my first year as a head coach. So I did 2 years as an assistant. Now I've got this spot at the head.
Oh, that's what's up. Man.
Yeah.
So what was the like? What you had to go through for the processing of head coaching, getting the interview from Hamburg? How did all that come about?
Man, it actually so Hamburg actually was open. I knew that Hamburg was open. Like I want to say probably like a month after the season ended, Hamburg was open, and I wasn't really thinking about Hamburg at all because I was at Star City. I said I got my boys at Star City. Shit, we finna work, we finna get better. But I actually had a couple of mentors call me, and they was like, Hamburg is open. If you considering it, then let me know and I can reach out and we can go about it like that. They'll call you, you just apply and you can get an interview. So I was like in my mind at first I was like, man, I said I'm good at Star City right now. I got my boys. I'm sticking with them because I started with them when they was in 8th grade, so I'm trying to ride it out with them. But my mentor talked to me. It was just like he said, man, anytime you got a chance to get a head spot, go ahead and get it because that's your experience. So I took a couple of weeks, to sit down, thought about it, gave him a call back. I said, I'm considering Hamburg. I said, how do I need to go about it? Do I need to go ahead and apply online or what? He was like, I give your name to him. And after he gave my name to him, I think I applied on Wednesday, interviewed on Thursday. They called me and offered me the job that Friday. And I told them I'd take the weekend to think about it. And that's when I called back following, I think that Monday. And I said I would accept it.
Hey, so when I told you congratulations, he was like, "Don't nobody supposed to know." Boy, I'm like, I'm the B boy. I find out everything. What the hell you talking about?
And I was like, man, B, how you know this? I ain't even told nobody yet, man.
Yeah, man. I find out
Well, it
everything.
was so,
Yeah,
man,
but hey, this what I know for anybody from Hamburg listening, man. You got a good one. You got a good coach. Where he gonna be dedicated to get them kids right. He start from a young age.
man,
Start with them at a young age. Like I done seen them with countless of players from Star City, bringing them to the park. Don't nobody do that. Like, don't nobody do that. I ain't never seen nobody be that be that into the with the kids. You know what I'm saying? Be in tune with the kids like that. So Hamburg, you getting a good one. Then you can bring and he gonna bring them to the
I sure
park so I
appreciate
can kill them. I'm gonna kill them, but they gonna get better though.
it. um, man, I was just talking to somebody today. I was letting them know. I said they were like, when you gonna bring your players to play out there with us? I was like, man, I said at first I ain't have enough time to where I put in them what I wanted to put in them yet. I said, but now they done been under me a little bit, so now I'm gonna start bringing them around to come play against everybody to see what they looking like.
So I mean, where
'Cause
you get this
they coming
energy
along,
from?
man.
Like,
They coming along.
like, where did it come from? Like, I always want to help out. Like, man, that's tough right there.
Man, I always been that kid. When I came up, I know what it feel like. I know what it feel like to be that kid that's kind of overlooked, but it's that kid that works hard. They got a work ethic in them. I always had a work ethic in me. So that junior year, after my sophomore year, my brother graduated. My brother and Dominique Rose, he went to Drew Central too.
hmm
They both called me and they were like, Tremaine, just bring him to the gym. So from that summer before my junior year started, Tremaine and Dominique had me in Drew Central Gym every single night, just working on something different, whether it was ball handling, whether it was finishing with my right hand, whether it was footwork, right hand, left hand, whether it was footwork. Man, and they instilled the work ethic in me. So once I saw my progress, I started to love it. And my junior year came, I had one game. Very first game was against Dermot. We played them in Dermot. And I didn't start that game. There was one game I did not start. And the very next game it was AJ. AJ went to Coach Watson. He said, man, Sean need to start at point guard. Every game after that, I started at point guard. And every game after that shit, we just was rolling.
Yeah.
Just was rolling. Then senior year came. Senior year was so fun. I never forget senior night, boy. Senior night was my favorite game. We played against McGee. I got to play against
So
G
you playing
Pace.
against Gabe.
I get to play
You
against
going
Coach.
you playing against Gabe.
Man,
So what is it like playing against your
man,
best friend? Like, what is that like? Do y'all like do y'all
man, it's
acknowledge
fun
each
just because
other?
of the fact. Bro, we didn't look at each other like that. Starting lineup, you gotta go shake the team hand. So
Yeah.
they called my name out. I go shake Coach Pace's hand. He kinda grip me. He hold me a little bit, look at me, give me like a little look, talking about this, basically saying it's on. I go down the line, Gabe at the end of the line. So I shake Gabe's hand. Then I look at him. I said, shit, hey, we know what time it is. And he gave me that look like, yeah. So tip off came, but we going at it. We going at it. Did not think about no friendship. Did not think about nothing. Like all I had on my mind was I'm trying to kill him. He trying to kill us. So that's just what it was.
And I
I
know
never
how
forget
he
though. I had
be.
a play. I ran like a little pick and roll, and Gabe kind of reached over the back. I had a left hand layup. Coach Page looked at Gabe. He said, "Man, look, this ain't your friend. We ain't at the house right now, man. He don't get to do that." It was
Yeah.
too funny to me, man.
So you think like being overlooked, that's why you go so hard with the kids now?
That's why I go so hard, especially with us down here in the South, man. That's exactly why I go hard with the
And
kids.
that's one
I
thing
know
I
what it's
was
like to be overlooked. I know what it's like to have something in you.
so what do you
You said
think
one
could
thing, what?
change so what's one thing you think we could change in Southeast Arkansas for the kids to get noticed? What's some things you because I always wanna address the problem. Because I know there's a problem. People don't look at Southeast Arkansas as, people I mean, they could play ball or anything. You know what I'm saying? They could hoop or
Right.
play football, play basketball,
I
none of that. We always get overlooked.
man, I just feel like, man, honestly, the Southeast, us, I just feel like as a community, man, everybody need to come together and try to actually know what the common goal is. Because for me, the common goal is to help the kids. I'm not doing this to benefit me. The common goal is not to benefit me. The common goal is not for me to celebrate or brag about my accolades. Because at the end of the day, my time is up. So everybody always say when they have kids, they're gonna put in their kid what they didn't have. So if that's what you really saying, that's really has to be what you stand on. So that's really what I go about. Like I always say, if I knew then what I know now, I would be a way better player. So, but I
Right,
can't go back to high school. But these
right,
players are in seventh grade. These players are in high school. So I can teach them what I didn't know at the time to make them better. And if we all just come together actually under one umbrella and we all actually have the same common goal, we'll it'll Monticello or anything Southeast, Drew Central, they wouldn't be overlooked. Because it's talent down here in the South. It's more than enough talent down here in the South. We
it
just got to
is.
make sure if everybody, instead of having your own personal agenda and everybody have the same common goal, that talent to be shown, and kids wouldn't have to move to different schools for that talent to be shown.
Yeah. Well, I'm like one of the ones that be telling the kids to move. I be
But I
telling.
mean, some
I'm just
people tell
like
their
like
kids
for
to move
like for
because
right now though. I'm saying for right now because man, it's like man,
they understand. Some people understanding it.
yeah,
They understand, man. You gotta like what's going on down here. It could be better. It needs to be better. We gotta do better.
yeah,
So they feeling like if they go somewhere where it's better, they're gonna get the best out of their kids for that.
yeah. I don't see no problem with it as of right now, man. We got to, because if we don't fix this problem, I'm gonna keep telling them to leave. Do what's best for you. We
Yeah,
don't never say no when the coaches leave, right?
I get that. I get that. I get that.
You gotta do
But
what's
I ain't
best
gonna
for you.
tell. I ain't gonna tell no player to leave the Southeast, man, just because of the simple fact
Shit.
I
I
be t-
got to.
I one thing I like about the Southeast that I can say, with us not having the resources as everybody else, you gotta have a get it out the mud attitude. So you gotta learn how
But
to
you see, the
grind it
problem
out.
is, hold on though, Sean. They get it out the mud, but they stay in the mud. We stay in the mud. We don't ever get out the mud. You know what I'm saying?
I I feel like at a young age, getting it out the mud, that's instilling
Nah, for
something in
sure.
you.
I see what you're saying, yo. But since
Yeah.
when you get it out the mud, you got to get on down. You know what I'm saying? Because
He
these,
said,
I'm just saying
I,
though, because I'm just like down here, man. Other than Warren, man, I just don't see it. I don't see people getting shots like that. I don't see people getting to live out their dream through college. You know what I'm saying? Playing the sport that they love.
They come with who you know, and they come with who's in the position. You know, that's come with what they come with one who you know, and they
So,
come with who's in the position that's coaching you.
so when you think Bo Hembry, you think he started off like that, or did he get himself like that?
I don't know. I feel like Bo just had a hunger. I feel like Bo came
Yeah,
in with a hunger. Bo kind of I feel like Bo learned the game. I feel like he learned what he needed to learn, and I feel like as long as he went along, Bo he got to know people. He got to know resources. So once you get to know those resources and you produce what you produce, now those resources can come to you. It's
but that's what I'm saying.
a lot of us.
That's what I'm saying. He started off like shit. We is now. You heard me. He started off like how Monticello is now.
But he's still in the South.
But
You
he
stayed,
grown.
but you just brought your
That's why I
resources
said.
with you.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said other than one. That's why I said other than one.
Yeah,
But I see why
but
they.
it's a lot,
I'm
man.
saying
It's a
he
lot of
can
people that
change
got
it.
resources, man.
Yeah,
It's a
I
lot of
think
coaches down here that could do it,
who.
man. I know for a fact. I know for a fact. Monticello Coach here has a lot of resources. I know McGee Wise,
If
Coach
you
Pace
talk
had a
about
lot of
Three Rivers,
resources.
that's the only thing I've seen is Three Rivers.
Man, look, regardless of
No, but now
opportunity is
you would.
opportunity.
It is. You right. So I give you that. You right. It's
Once
still
you
an
get the
opportunity.
opportunity,
You right. Cause
opportunity,
Tory,
my
hey,
job
cause Tory took advantage of it. So you right. You right.
exactly.
You right. You right.
Look at Tory.
You right. You right.
Exactly. And then also, I mean, look, our job as a high school coach, especially as a high school coaches, my job is to get you. My job is to feel you the best to get you the opportunity. Once I get you the opportunity, it's on you to do what you got to do with that opportunity. You see what I'm saying?
So my thing is,
That's why, like my
how do we give the kids the opportunity to get to the next level, like to get to that college? Because after college, it's on them.
you
But
give
how
the
do we
kids the
get them?
opportunity. It is after that, it's on. That's when I say everybody has to know how to come together. So if your common goal, a lot of people common goal is their accolades, which is why I say if
Yeah,
your common goal is to build these kids and to get these kids their best opportunity, everybody has to come under. I mean, even with the coaching community, a lot of people probably won't do it, but as a coaching community, it's a lot of things you can do. You can form community groups. You can form. And so if this coach got this resource, hey, I've seen this kid play. I feel like this kid to be able to go to the next level. I talked to this coach about him. Now it's just on this kid. They want to come watch this kid play. It's just small things like that. Y'all actually coming together and being together instead of just being for you, I guess to say so. Like me,
right.
I ain't got no problem getting no kid out at all. I have no problem helping a kid. If a kid come to me and say that they want to work out, no matter what school they at, I'm gonna work them out. And then with me
Okay.
doing it, that's me building a resource for their kid, for their community. I got ties with their community now. I got ties with their kid, and that's also getting my work expanding. So now, for example, if a kid is in 5A, he want to come work out with me, and now the kid go kill in 5A. 5A people asking about who you work out with. Where you working out with Coach Newton? So now 5A know, okay, this kid can work. Same thing with 4A. 4A know this kid can work. If I work kid out in 3A, just working kids out in different levels and they're performing on their levels, that's getting you out there, but that's also you building a bond with everybody, making
Right.
your resources come together. You latching yourself out.
Yeah, I feel that. Well, we got to do something, man. Man, I'm gonna talk about that later on today, man. Man, because what I seen last night at the game. Somebody got to be held accountable for this. Somebody got to be responsible for this, and it ain't me. You hear me? Somebody got to get held
Man,
accountable for this shit, man. I'm tired of seeing this, man. And I can't blame the kids. Can't.
yeah.
But now, man. So, all right, you at Hamburg now. What's your first practice like? As you being the head coach of your own team?
First, man, first practice came in. First day I came in, I had a meeting with all the players, let them know my expectations. I had like a little, I had basically some paper drew up, some basically written words. I had a couple of contracts drew up for everybody, just let them know as far as like my expectation level, how I expect you to work in practice. And I had some core values written up. One of my main core values was integrity. How are you when nobody's watching you? That was one of my main core values. And then I also try to preach family. Like that's my family is my main priority with this team and trying to get them to understand we all have to be on the same page. It got to be a we over me attitude. If we get to where we're coming together and not just I'm coming together, we'll form a bond and we'll be able to do what we need to be able to do this year. But once I did that, first practice, we ain't touch no ball. We ain't touched no ball first practice. Everybody was on the line running. Hamburg has a track. We went to the track and ran. So I'm trying to get them in condition and shape because I can't do nothing with you if you're not in shape. So that was been my whole focus, getting these kids in shape.
Oh yeah, I like that contract part, man. That's a great idea, man. I love that.
Yeah,
Damn, I wonder what they doing Marcella. But yeah, that's from week one to now. Have you seen any progress of your players? And
man. From week one I got there. I just kind of wanted to see what all the kids could do. So I just, we play a little 4-on-4. We want to play a little. I play a little 4-on-4 with them. I brought them in on a Sunday. Just let them hoop, just so I can see what they look like. And I played one game and didn't want to play no more. Didn't want to play no more because I was just like, man, I see now the kids real deal do not just know how to play. They have some idea, but they don't really just know how to play basketball. So from week one to now, that's all I did was just conditioning, fundamentals, nonstop, every day. And we played maybe I want to say like 2 weeks ago we played 4-on-4 again with them. Now they starting to go set screens for each other. Now they starting to do a little pick and roll. They starting to read and react off stuff. They using backdoor cuts. They're not trying to just get the ball and go score by themselves. They're actually playing together and actually playing team ball a little bit. So that's the main thing I'm taking from them. They starting from week one to now. They starting to come together, and majority of them are starting to get selfless instead of being selfish. Now you still got them players that still, kind of want to be knuckleheads, but you gotta, as a coach, when you stand firm and let them know this how it's going, I'm not bending just because you feel like you're a good player. Everybody say you're a good player. Once you show them you're not bending your rules, they buy in.
yeah, so what's your expectation for your first season?
First season, my expectation with them, I got like small goal is to win more games than they won last year. They won like 4 games last year. So if
Is
we
it?
win more
Hold
games
on.
than they won like they won like 4 games last year.
I don't think I seen Hamburg play last year.
Yeah, they won like maybe 4 games last year. So I just want to win more games than they did last year. If you win more games you did last year, you already had a better season for yourself. One as a small little individual accomplishment for y'all. But big goal, man. It's obviously
So
you want to make regionals. You want to make state tournament.
yeah. So like, well, far as because you talking about high school, right? Well, far as your seventh and
Hmm
your junior high, how do you do the same thing? Do you make them fill out a contract too?
So seventh and junior high, seventh grade, all of them. So with them, I don't make them fill it out, but I talk to them about my expectation because they're still younger. So when you being younger, I can mold your mind up. Some of these people in my high school, they're seniors, so this your
Right.
last year. So
Yeah.
they gotta get a
Yeah.
little quicker than anybody else. But them seventh grade and junior high, I start them out with little small things, but I still let them know, hey, it's yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes sir, no sir. Some just small, just building up small little character in them And then when they get older, it'll be able to come to something bigger. But right now, my 7th grade and my junior high, man, I started out with maybe one kid staying after school every day. Now I have about 7th grade and junior. I have about 10 kids stay after school every day just to do workouts. And we don't do nothing like fancy, nothing hardcore, nothing like that. I literally just make sure every kid know how to do a right hand layup. Every kid know how to do a left hand layup. Every kid know how to do a reverse layup. Every kid know how to do a jump stop layup. Just starting out small things. So we start with layups, make sure everybody can at least make a layup. And then
Right.
I move to ball handling, making sure everybody can, because ball handling is essential. I feel like ball handling is very, very important. You can
Hey,
handle the ball. I mean,
what
anybody
I
can shoot
tell them.
wide
I
open.
tell them, ball handling and passing. That's the first thing.
Man,
Man, I don't care
man,
about shooting at the beginning. Man, ball
man,
handling, passing, and how to do a layup. Man, you got people in Pee Wee's trying to teach
how to
plays.
do a layup,
I'm
bro.
like, how are you gonna teach a play when they don't even know how to get the ball down the court? That's
Man, so I
you trying to
just
teach some kids a
with them,
play.
that's ball handling is every day.
Yeah,
Ball
that's the
handling is
first thing.
every
That's
day.
everything. Ball handling and passing the ball is everything
Man.
to
So we just
me,
work on.
anyway.
I try to work on that with them nonstop. Just fun. 7th grade and junior high are doing nothing but fundamentals, man. Nothing but fundamentals. I'm not even worried about no plays with them or anything like that. I just want to make
Right.
sure y'all know the game of basketball. 7th grade, I try to put the terminology in them. So I make sure little things like if I say where the baseline at, where the sideline at, half court, free throw line, go to the
Right.
block, go to the elbow. I put vocabulary in them, and I actually quiz them on it. I quiz them every
Oh
week
yeah.
on it
See, I like
just to
that.
make sure
See,
that
I
they
like
know
that idea.
where
Like, I like that idea where
everything
you
is.
got a teaching
And
coach.
then,
You hear me? Hello?
uh-huh, you got to, because if don't nobody teach them, then how they gonna know what to do?
That's what I'm saying.
So I try to make sure I do that with them.
That's why I tell people, man, Pee Wee, 7th graders, man, them the ones you really got to coach. This is where you really coach it and teach. Coach and teach. So when you get to senior high, they should already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't even
Yep,
be coaching in the game when it comes
yep,
to senior high. You shouldn't even have to be teaching,
yeah. Them
especially
seventh
during the
graders are
game.
important.
You shouldn't be teaching during the game. Never.
Yeah, yeah. That 7th grade is most definitely 7th grade and Pee Wee is most definitely important. And we can't at Drew Central. We had a good Pee Wee program. So
Oh, with Milo,
can you hear me?
Was Milo there then?
See, we had not. He didn't. Marlo wasn't my coach, but see, in Pee Wee, Miss Cruz was over the Pee Wee program, so we had different coaches. But she made sure the Pee Wee program was ran how it needed to be ran. Kids are actually. She brought in people who she felt like actually were kids were actually developing.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So it
When you
was
say
man,
Cruz, what
Drew
Cruz
Central
is
Pee Wee
that?
program was good.
What Cruz is that?
I
Uh,
forgot Miss Cruz's first name. I really did.
uh, but yeah.
But she was an older lady over the program.
You think I can get a
But yeah, them 7th graders.
you think I can get a Hamburg line shirt, the basketball
I got
t-shirt?
you. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
I support wherever my brothers go, man.
Yeah, I got you. I
Yeah.
got you for sure.
So
We gotta get
I,
in.
I'm holding you accountable. You say these make regionals. No, you said win
I want
more.
to.
That's your goal.
Win more game. That's my win more games than they won last year.
So all right. So who all in y'all conference? You got Monticello, Star City,
Marcella, Star City, Stuttgart. We
Mills.
got
It's Mills,
Mills. Yep, we got Mills. We got Watson Chapel.
Cross it.
We got us and we got Crossett
So it's 7.
and Warren.
One. Boy,
So we got
I ain't gonna lie. Hey,
an
that's
8 man
deep right
conference.
there.
Warren.
You hear me? Can you hear me?
8 man conference fighting for fighting for the top spot.
Your phone. Is it my shit? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You say you think y'all
Yeah.
gonna be fighting for the fourth and the fifth spot?
Uh the goal is to get in so we can be in regionals. This going every game in conference is gonna be tough. So
I'm gonna
we just
tell
gotta
you
work.
though, man, this
Gotta
like a
work.
hard conference. This a hard conference. Cause think about it. You got Mills. They in Little Rock, so I already know they're gonna be straight.
That's a hard
Stuttgart, I know
conference, man.
Stuttgart hard. Warren,
Yeah,
they got AJ and then Tremont went over there. So it's gonna be tough, man. That's a good conference though. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah. You got Chapel who was number
Damn,
one in the
I
conference.
forgot
Chapel
about
14-0 last year.
I
So,
forgot about
you
Watson
know,
Chapel. Yep.
it's a tough
Yeah. Monticello got the
conference,
piece.
man.
Monticello
It's a
got the
real tough
piece.
conference, man. Real tough conference.
Yeah.
It's a battle every game.
Yeah.
Yeah, every game gonna be a fight for me. Every game gonna be a fight.
I'm looking forward to this though. I'm looking forward to the conference, boy.
Every
I
game
ain't
gonna be a
lying.
fight. Yeah, yeah, conference. Soon as December hit, we in conference. At the Christmas tournament, we in conference. Then I'll be home for the Christmas tournament. We in the Christmas tournament at Drew. So
And Drew Central. Oh, who all you
yeah,
do you know who all in that conference? I mean in that tournament?
because I know it's been some teams calling. So Coach Watson gonna get with me and let me know who's all in that tournament. So once I
Hey,
find that out, though, we'll be able to see what's going on.
for the last couple years, there been some pretty decent teams in there. So that'll get y'all ready for
hmm
conference
I
and
know
stuff.
last year when I was at Star City, I know last year when I was at
Y'all
Star City,
play
we was in.
Magnolia. Y'all play Magnolia. And that was good
Now
though.
that was actually that was like the mini classic, bro. The Christmas tournament was
Uh
us and Drew Central in the championship.
oh, for real?
Yep, Drew Central
I ain't
wound
gonna.
up beating us. They wound up beating us.
Yeah, yeah. I do remember that, yeah.
Hmm
But yeah, man,
Yeah,
bro.
we gonna
I just wanted to show my love to you, man. Proud of you.
man. I appreciate it.
I'm proud of you, man. We gotta
I
get you
sure
back. I gotta
appreciate
get
it.
you back on the show, man. So probably mid-season, let you see what
Oh
how
yeah,
everything progressed and is everything working out and stuff, man.
oh yeah.
But yeah,
I
what's
sure
any?
appreciate you having me on the show, man.
Oh no, for sure, man. Bro, gotta get the bro on here.
Yeah,
But anything you want to say to the people? A Hamburg?
man.
Hold on,
Just, man, if
hold
you
on.
ain't met me, I come support when I get my schedule out. Y'all know I'm posted. Yeah, I just come show you support, man. That's all I can say.
Hey, I'm gonna be there. Yeah, y'all support my boy Rashawn. Hey, he gonna change the culture around in Hamburg. I promise you. You know? Shit, please, hold on. But it's been another episode of How You Figure That podcast. I'll see you later, man. Be back next week sometime.